get an invite, bro? Bro.
So glad you came. So glad you came. So glad you came. Grown man, I ain't in my feelings on the gram. Slow down now, I'm only scheming for the fam. We both rap, but I ain't competing with you gangs. Trying to couple crib in yards, so when you see me, got a van. I'm glad you came, I felt so lonely. Glad you came, I felt so lonely. So glad you came. Yeah, and you be snapping what I bought you, showing people what I bought you. All you hate cause I'm better, watch the way I spoil you. All them jealous bitches that was hoping that you leave. Only see them diamonds on you and it makes them weak. And your friend got a man that be so rough and fucking geeks. We're trying to give my lady a bad, she got a deep. Toast to them bitches, toast to them niggas. Not a tweet, driving essence, 100 cars, can't I live it, ham, ham, ham. 32 degrees, golden tan, tan, tan. I think I'm your number one fan, fan, fan. How you so elegant and so gang, gang, gang. 200 on the dash, auto, bang, bang, bang. So elegant and still gang, gang, gang. So elegant and still gang, gang. Don't worry about your ex, no nigga for my lady with me, that's my biggest flex. Body count up the bitch, that's why I'm with her. Smell of beauty on the beach, me and dinner. Kinda crazy, you been changing nothing. I'm just watching skies cross in the string, you know, man. Made a man, I know the face of the thing. You said you with me, but you wasn't fully in. Said you're glad that I came, I know. Oh, cause girl, I do this, ready to the breeze, golden tan, tan, tan. I think I'm your number one, fan, fan, fan. How you so elegant and so gang, gang, gang. 200 on the dash, auto, bang, bang, bang. So elegant and still gang, gang, gang. So elegant and still gang, gang. Don't worry about your ex, no nigga for my lady with me, that's my biggest flex. Body count, I love the bitch, that's why I'm with her. Smell of beauty on the beach, me and dinner. Kinda crazy, you been changing nothing. I'm just watching skies cross in the string, you know, man. Made a man, I know the face of the thing. Said you with me, but you wasn't fully in. Said you're glad that I came, I know.
Half a bet, remember me that now, I was feeling vulnerable. Over 30, should've took a 5, irresponsible. Ate a pussy on a dirty Sprite, I was cannibal. Grip the dirty 9, I feel those niggas coming close. Pretty bitch with confidence, I love it when you moan. You could be so obese, that was Bezo, that's the clone. I pull up, Lewis, ham, thousands on your skin tan. I will leave you.
Fast car like Lewis, ham. 32 degrees, golden tan. I've become your number one fan. How you so elegant and so gang. 200 on the dash, auto bang. So elegant and still gang. So elegant and still gang. Don't worry about your ex, no plot a tweet, driving lessons, 100 fast car like Lewis, ham. 32 degrees, golden tan. I've become your number one fan. How you so elegant and so gang. 200 on the dash, auto bang. So elegant and still gang. So elegant and still gang. Don't worry about your ex, no nigga for my lady, but me, that's my biggest fan. Like Lewis, ham. 32 degrees, golden tan. I've become your number one fan. How you so elegant and so gang. 200 on the dash, auto bang. So elegant and still gang. So elegant and still gang. Don't worry about your ex, no nigga for my lady, but me, that's my biggest fan.
Whoosh. Store to door from as little as 20 minutes. Because going to the shops isn't everyone's bag. It's now free to sell on eBay. eBay, things people love.
Waiting for the right time, just to tell that you're mine. Remember our weekend, I asked you what you needed. This is what it feels like when you're thinking of me, when you're thinking of me. This is what it feels like. To be honest, be honest, be honest with you.
Like a drug, need you 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 like a drug.
When the nights are young and the sun's at dawn, while you're staying hard on, while you're staying hard on, when the highs start running, the highs are gone, while you're staying hard on, while you're staying hard on. When the nights are young and the sun's at dawn, while you're staying hard on, while you're staying hard on, when the highs start
Fed up of germy cages in your toilet? Try Harpic Hygienic Fresh stickers. No plastic applicator, just flush, push and go. For fresh fragrance that lasts up to 8 weeks. Explore the range.
It's not just about saving time, it's about expanding what's possible.
We are Studio Merge, a creative studio based in Porto, Portugal.
We are VMV Studio, a creative agency based in West London, and we specialize in building bold, impactful brands.
I'm the founder and owner of Scope Theory Design Agency, and we're based in Chicago.
We've been using Wix Studio from day one, and it's instantly been a game changer.
For designers in specific, it's extremely intuitive.
Even the way it's laid out, it just feels very familiar.
There is no learning curve. It's just like, okay, let's get started.
Wix Studio allows us to try, to experiment, to keep pushing the boundary of what can we actually do.
We have so much control and flexibility to go in and fine-tune pretty much every element of the website.
And be really visually cohesive with a language that we've already created.
Web design is about creating a journey. If you have interaction, if you have animations, you connect to people.
Designers can create super complex animations and interactions with no code, so we can be way more expressive with our designs and be way more efficient with how we use them.
Being able to know that wherever we are right now, it's only going to get better is just super exciting.
So not only changing the final result, it's actually changing the process for better.
There is no bounds, there are no limits. The possibilities are really endless.
You're always on my mind. You're always on my
with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. Weak MCs approach with slang is dead. You might run into the wall and bang your head. I push a force you're doubting. I'm making devils cower to the Caucasus Mountain. I'm Messiah.
Yes, bro, sound.
Levels. 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 Levels.
Take it higher, feel your body burning with the sound. Take it higher. Feel your body burning with the sound. Reach out to me. I'll always be. 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 Take it higher. 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 Feel your body burning with the sound. Take it higher. 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 Feel your body burning with the sound. There's a better way where you and I can make it. No one's ever, ever, ever gonna change it. All you gotta do is call my name and I'll come running. Running, 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 baby. Reach out to me when you need someone to hold on to. I will always be by your side. Reach out to me when you need someone to hold on to. I will always be by your side. Reach out to me. I will always be. Reach out to me. I will always be. Reach out to me when you need someone to hold on to. I will always be by your side. Reach out to me when you need someone to hold on to. I will always be by your side. Take it higher. 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 Feel your body burning with the sound. Take it higher. 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 Feel your body burning with the sound. Reach out to me. I will always be. Reach out to me. I will always be. Feel your body burning with the sound. Reach out to me. I will always be. Reach out to me. I will always be. Feel your body burning with the sound. Feel your body burning with the sound. Feel your body burning with the sound.
Is this real love? Or is it pretend? Oh, baby. Is this real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is it real love? Or is it pretend? Oh, baby. Is it real love? Or can we pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Real love, baby, baby. Or is it pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is real love, baby, baby. Or is it pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Oh, baby. Or is it pretend? Oh, baby. Is this real love? I can't pretend. Oh, baby, let me know. Is this real love? Or is it pretend? Oh, baby. Is this real love? I can't pretend. Oh, baby, let me know. Real love, baby, baby. Or is it pretend? Oh, baby, let me know. Is real love, baby, baby. Or is it pretend? Oh, baby, let me know.
Party and bullshit and 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 bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and bullshit and party 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 and party and party and bullshit 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 and party and party and party.
up your head, stop. All you smoke and try not to take it and crack.
Bomba clap, bad boy sound. Hear it up? I want to hear it from jungle.
Spiritual, overall, I am still standing. Touch, but you can't hold the desire. The stars look much brighter. Looking down on life ain't minimal, it's spiritual. Overall, I am still standing. Crushed, the things that divide us, lost with desire. How much is too much?
with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. We MCs approach with slang that's dead. Your mother run into the wall and bang your head. I push a force, my force you're doubting. I'm making devils cower to the Caucasus Mountain.
Well, I'm Messiah, I set the microphone on fire. Rap styles vary and carry like Mariah. I come from the Shaolin slum in the Allen Funk. It's coming through enough niggas, enough guns. So if you wanna come sweating, stressing contesting, you got to start towards in the midsection. Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk. Well, I'm Messiah, I set the microphone on fire. Rap styles vary and carry like Mariah. I come from the Shaolin slum in the Allen Funk. It's coming through enough niggas, enough guns. So if you wanna come sweating, stressing contesting, you got to start towards in the midsection. Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk. Only niggas that outline the talk. I'm Aztec, is what the projects make me. Rebel to the grain, there's no way to barricade me. Steamrolling niggas like an 18-wheeler with a drunk driver driving. There's no surviving, 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 there's no surviving.
With no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. Raw, I'ma give it to you with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. 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 Cocaine straight from Bolivia.
Like Timberland, where? Yeah, me and the clan and your land cruisers out there. Peace to all the crooks, all the niggas with bad look. Forehead braids, focus up. Be back on checks, niggas play the back. Black ass, drug dealer styles with fat stacks. Only been a good nigga for a minute though, cause I got to get my props. And when it yo, I got beef with commercial ass niggas with gold teeth. Living in a Lexus, seat and beat. Straight up and down, don't even bother. I got 40 niggas up in here now who kill niggas for. My people's on the way to where you at, and it's working, it's back.
You bring me joy. Always, always. You bring me joy. When you do this time, you're the fire deep down in me. You bring me joy. You bring my fantasy. Hey, hey. You bring me joy. You bring me joy. Hey. You bring me joy. You bring me joy. You bring me joy.
Vibe is my answer. Rolling with the master, blaster. Feel the vibe is my answer. Rolling with the master, blaster.
Guys, man, them been around for a while, legend. Elevation, one next thing. Watch the upgrade, that's how we level up. Bigger if I do that. 19 long time I see that, yeah. You already need that.
JJ, yeah. nobody can pretend it ain't you. We'll be jamming until the peak of dawn. Rolling with the master. Feel the vibe is my answer. Rolling with the master. JJ, guys, won't you take the time? I'm freaky dick and that's how I like it. Freaky dick and that's how we do. Jamming, I never know with the crew. Step on the dance floor, see what you do. Never know, could be someone that you like. Ideal partner to dance all night. I come down just a bit of a vibe. Keep on jamming all night. Rock out for a while. We come down with the rolling style. JJ, yeah. Is my answer. Rolling with the master. Feel the vibe is my answer. Rolling with the master. Feel the vibe is my answer. Rolling with the master. Feel the vibe is my answer. Rolling with the master.
We're now in the approach phase, everything looking good. We're 3 minutes away from positive signals. Signal now.
Every week, I get hours back while working less. My secret? An AI tool that plans my schedule perfectly. Focus used to be my biggest challenge.
If we were trying to, like, armchair quarterback for them and actually give them a platform that doesn't run them headlong into everything that Trump is doing, because most of what Trump is doing does seem as if it's, at the very least, good for the American economy down the line, how would Democrats change course and then find an actual platform that will do something for them?
Well, look, I think the Trump question has been answered. I think the American people want to move on. We litigated. He won in 2016. Whatever the narrative is, I think the 2020 election was rigged, but he wasn't in office, and then they put him back in 2024. So I think Americans want to move on. I think the real opportunity is to have some reasonable Democrats pull a Tip O'Neill, start working with them to, like, secure the border, clean up immigration. They know this stuff's a problem. Kick out the violent offenders. No one will punish Democrats for teaming up with Republicans to get out the violent offenders. But I also think that there are some easy wins when it comes to tax policy. Democrats are the party of tariffs. You know, my dad was a one-term member of Congress. The number one attack against him was that he wouldn't raise taxes on companies that ship jobs overseas. Team up on that. Go against the slave labor countries like China. And I don't know. I think it's now time for them to seem reasonable. Drop the trans stuff. Like, you got to drop the trans stuff. This is actually a 90-10 issue at this point. Drop the trans stuff. Stop transing kids. Get this crazy stuff out of school. Stop weaponizing government against parents. I don't know. Moderate a little bit.
The only position they have is orange man ban.
Right.
And they're too ideologically driven to do that. So it's too embedded in their platform now, whatever that platform may be. If you use Hollywood as the mouthpiece and the media as the mouthpiece, they've spent too long talking about 90-10 issues
15 years.
On the 10% that they can't walk that back in any meaningful way. And I think that the ideological rot within the party makes normally... Like, they have to go towards wedge issues because all of the moderate policies go against the stronghold of the ideological people there.
Part of the problem is they've spent so much time demonizing Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is a populist, working class, a pro-working class kind of guy. He reshaped the Republican Party, and now he owns the middle. He owns the working class. Democrats used to own the working class, but they have lost them because they decided to go with the racial identity politics and try to focus on that. They could have aligned with Donald Trump and been extremely strong and had a lot of the policies that they preferred, economic policies that they preferred, have the president totally back them. But they decided that they were going to treat him as if he was Hitler, blah, 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 and try to demonize him. And now I don't think that they have the ability to come back from that, like you're saying. I don't think they have the ability to come back from that and actually become a middle-of-the-road party again. Though I do think the opportunity is there. I just don't think that they have the people in the Democratic Party that'll do that.
Well, you're bringing this up, and I want to ask you the question because, I work in elections. This is like my life. Winning elections, the key to it is striking that delicate balance between firing up your base, making sure that they're motivated to go to the polls on election day, especially in these midterms, but then also not being too crazy for the moderates. My question to you guys is, do you think that Democrats have jumped the shark and developed, with all their hysteria about Trump, developed a super extreme base that will abandon them in the midterms if they don't go crazy?
Well, it's split, right? So when we looked at Democrat favorability, for one, favorability generally is way down, but this is largely due to Democrats hating themselves. AOC is the front runner in terms of favorability, but she has 10%. So it is this massive field. The reality is there is no Democratic Party anymore. There is no unified presence, there is no unified ideology, there's no party mandate, and there's no leader. So you've got a bunch of different worldviews, a bunch of different ideologies, and none of them get along with each other.
Okay.
Except for we hate Trump.
Well, do you think Barack Obama, let's say you could get a third term, do you think if he ran for the nomination, do you think he would get it?
No. Oh, yes. I was going to say, he won't win. He's not going to win. Obama represents a party that doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
Those middle of the road voters that voted in Obama switched for Trump.
Right.
So, in fact, I would argue that if he did win, the reason why I think he could win the primary, superdelegates, and I don't think he'd have an easy go of it. Right, he wouldn't have an easy go of it.
Well, and there's nobody else with any even close to the name recognition that somebody can has. That's why they always float.
The Porter-in-Chief, he can't stand right now.
Look, I think there's a lot of for the diehards who know that happened or understand that may be one thing, but for the average everyday person, they don't know that Barack Obama was called that, nor do they know anything about the amount of deportations that happened under his watch. They have kind of rose-tinted glasses for those years, not realizing just how
the virtue signaling of the Democrat base would require them to bring up any and every issue. So right now, considering all the ICE stuff, Obama's got no move.
And back when he was in office was before the rise of social media, and he really was kind of steel-manned as the kind of savior that he was by the media, and that kind of, the bloom is off the rose when it comes to stuff like that now.
Yeah, I mean, it's my sense that there's still a lot of normies that are not politically plugged in, that, like you said, they would still feel like, oh, Obama was great. I don't know if there are enough to actually get him into office again. But he did lose, he lost votes in the second term. Mm-hmm. People were like, all right, well, this wasn't quite what I had hoped for. And I do absolutely think that a lot of the Trump voters, they are Obama voters, but like that was representative of what we were saying, which is the Democrats have lost the middle. They've lost the working class people because they have been the party of the very rich and the dependent class for so long, at least 10 years at least,
Do the Republicans still struggle in the midterms, though? Without Trump on the ballot, they tend to struggle, and it seems like they lose seats whenever they lost seats when Trump was in his first term when they went into the midterms, if I remember correctly. I could be misremembering that. And then, red wave. It feels like when he's not on the ballot, the base is not motivated to come out in the same way.
That's true. Yeah. They tend to, the party in power does tend to lose in the midterms. So where, there wasn't a red wave, but I do think that the Republicans still won more seats in Biden's midterm than, I don't think that the Democrats took over. I don't remember exactly.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, when Trump isn't on the ballot and if he's in office, then it feels like they're going to lose, like you said, because they are in power right now, so they're going to cede some seats.
I think that it partially depends on the map, but I think that it's likely that they'll lose some seats. But the way that the people that are up for election, if I understand correctly, it's favorable to the Republicans.
Yeah, the Senate map is very bad for Democrats because they have a bunch of open seats that are held right now by Democrats. There's not a lot of competitive seats with Republicans as incumbents.
Good.
And plus they have Georgia, which I think we could actually take back this year. Austin's not very popular.
Just so long as Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't run. I'm not liking that. I mean, she can be fun and funny, but what?
Think she'll lose?
I think she'd lose. Yeah, I think she's a little too extreme for the average Georgia voter, personally.
I don't know. I'm looking at. I mean, Democrats just stormed an ICE facility. Everybody's there's no middle, and I think what Democrats are doing here is going to be bad news for them. It is going to be eaten up by Republicans who are going to be like, see, if you want chaos, vote Democrat. Trump's offering up plans. Here's what I want to do. Here's what I hope will happen. And some say those plans are bad. Democrats don't even have plans.
Listen, there's nothing that I want more than you want about that. I want to see Republicans take the Senate and take the House. Absolutely. I'm apprehensive about if they're actually capable of doing it. So it's not like I'm like, oh, screw her. I would love to see Marjorie Taylor Greene win. I just don't think that will happen.
Can I get something on my chest real quick here? It's going on.
No, you can't.
This big, beautiful bill that they're talking about. So we are so close to actually, for the first time ever, defunding Planned Parenthood. It is very close, but there's like 10 members in these tough districts who are raising holy hell about it. My problem is this. You have Planned Parenthood that gets over $500 million a year in federal funding to abort more babies, sterilize more women, and sterilize children through these transgender surgeries. We have a birth dearth. We have $37 trillion in debt. And on top of that, Planned Parenthood is going to spend another $60 million on electing Republicans this year. And I just don't understand, like, if this was a pro-life, crisis pregnancy center network all across America helping people have babies, there's no question Democrats would cut that. In fact, we don't have anything even close to the Planned Parenthood. I don't know what the hell's wrong with these guys.
I mean, look, I don't know, but I know that because of how, I don't know what's wrong with those guys, but I know that because of the because of omnibus bills and because you want to get your stuff passed, you have to eat a ton of garbage to get your stuff passed. Everyone just pours their pet projects into the garbage pail, and then everyone says, well, you know, we hate all the stuff that you're going to get, but at least we're getting all of our stuff, so they hold their nose and vote it. I hate omnibus bills for that reason, but there's, you know, we just don't have the votes to actually have the bills that we want passed. So you have the stuff you get, you have to do with omnibus.
The only way to have the votes is to have like 275 plus.
Yeah,
That's never going to happen. Congress is dead. Like, Congress is a dysfunctional branch of the government.
All we needed is a new president. The presidency is overpowered.
Well, but you've got a judiciary and an executive branch that are both in and of themselves.
Judiciary is way overpowered.
Right, and the legislative is doing nothing. So the judges are giving these universal mandates, which are unconstitutional, and Donald Trump is trying to use every semantic argument he has under codified law to do what he wants to do. You've got two branches that are asserting extreme authorities, and then you've got the legislative branch doing nothing. So I just think, you look at what's going on with Democrats now trying to storm to an ICE facility, and I'm like, guys, do we expect this to get better? I mean, we keep saying it's going to get worse. Could you? I mean,